بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And one time it has been mentioned that the Prophet ﷺ was mentioning Khadijah with great virtues about her in front of Aisha. And then Aisha, she started becoming very jealous and said, oh Rasulullah, you always talk about this Khadijah, Khadijah this, Khadijah that, Khadijah this, Khadijah that. Allah gave you better. Allah gave you young women. Who is that old lady you're always talking about? She said like that. And the Prophet ﷺ became very angry. When she said this, the Prophet ﷺ became very angry. That, مَا أَبْدَلِنِ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا مِنْهَا. He said, Allah did not give me better than Khadijah. No one can replace Khadijah. And why is that? وَقَدْ آمَنَتْ بِي إِذْ كَفَرَ بِيَ النَّاسِ. She believed in me when everyone disbelieved in me. وَصَدَّقَتْنِي إِذْ كَذَّبَنِيَ النَّاسِ. And she said that I was truthful when everyone said that I was a liar. وَآسَتْنِي بِمَالِهَا إِذْ حَرَمَنِيَ النَّاسِ. And she consoled me with her wealth, and she spent her wealth upon me when all of the people closed the door in my face. وَرَزَقَنِيَ اللَّهُ وَلَدَهَا إِذْ حَرَمَنِي أَوْلَادَ النِّسَاءِ. And Allah Ta'ala granted me children from her when I was not given children from any other woman. SubhanAllah, this was the respect that the Prophet ﷺ had for Khadijah, and he used to remember her so much that when he would slaughter, after she had passed away, when he would slaughter a goat and there would be extra meat, he would give that extra meat as a hadiyah to the friends of Khadijah. That is how much he loved her. This is love, that you remember somebody even after they pass away. And it mentions that one time there was an old woman that was coming, and the Prophet ﷺ stood up and he said, Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban, welcome, welcome. And you know, all the women, all the other Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, who's this old lady? We don't even know who she is. How are you showing so much respect and we don't know who this is? He said, this is one of the friends of Khadijah. She always used to visit us. You know, when Khadijah was alive, she would come and visit Khadijah. So, you know, I wanted to show respect to her because husn al-ahdi min al-iman, right? To show loyalty to people, to have loyalty, to have respect for people, and have that relationship with people that you had before, holding on that relationship is something which is virtuous in Islam. So brothers and sisters, this is all the virtues of this pious woman. And all of this being said, which woman is this that she's given such a high status? Khadijah radiallahu anha, she passed away before the 5 daily prayers could even be revealed. She did not even pray the 5 daily prayers. She passed away before the Mi'raj. She passed away in Makkah Mukarramah. She did not even perform the 5 daily prayers. She passed away before the fardiyat of the month of Ramadan. She did not fast a single Ramadan. She did not fast a single 5 daily prayers. At that time, I think maybe Tahajjud prayer and I think the Fajr prayer and the Isha prayer or something like that. Or the Tahajjud prayer only was something which was fard. There was only one prayer that was fard. It was like the Tahajjud prayer. And then when the Prophet ﷺ went for Mi'raj, later on it became mansukh, and then the 5 daily prayers, it became binding. She never prayed 5 daily prayers because it wasn't even necessary. And she did not even perform one fast of the month of Ramadan. And Allah has given her such a status that He not given to anybody else. From this we understand the virtues. And if we look at just one example of Khadijah radiallahu anha, in all of history you will not find such a pious woman. This shows the status of women in Islam. Just Khadijah radiallahu anha, all alone. Bring in all of history a woman, you will not find a woman like Khadijah.